You're That's what happened when the Denver Nuggets stand on business. The Denver Nuggets absolutely throttle, dominate the Minnesota Timberwolves coming into Denver, Colorado Ball Arena after a back-to-back for both teams. Anthony Edwards said, heck yeah, we finna come into Denver, give them issues. The Minnesota crowd was going crazy. We want this matchup. No problem. The Denver Nuggets fully healthy, fully locked and loaded, fully ready to go. Everybody was available. The Denver Nuggets, even though Jamal Murray had a minutes restriction, absolutely dominate this win in Denver, 116-107. And Nikola Jokic lets the world know that y'all can keep talking, you can keep wondering, saying, I don't deserve to be the 3-time MVP winner. And he goes out, puts a masterclass performance up against the best defense in the NBA. Let's get it. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. Denver Nuggets get a win in Ball Arena, 116-107 in an absolutely dominant game. The Nuggets, they don't take any prisoners today. The Denver Nuggets, they did not play around about this. They weren't kidding about this. They were absolutely locked in. They said, we're not going to mess around. Aaron Gordon, you're going to the 5. You're going to the 5. We're not messing around. If this is what they want, this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. Now, again, granted, Karl Anthony Towns was not there. He might have helped them with his shot making, absolutely averaging 22 and 8 on the season, shooting 42% from 3. He's a really good player, borderline all-star level player. He might be the 3rd best player for that team. Great. I get it. But the Denver Nuggets have gone throughout this season without Jamal Murray. They had not had Aaron Gordon the last couple games, letting him rest after taking a beating over the last several games. The Denver Nuggets in the first half today, you could tell they were trying to figure out some business a little bit. They were trying to get used to playing together versus Minnesota. Minnesota was coming out playing very physical. The whistle was not blowing. I think 4 free throws in the first half for both teams. But then something clicked. Something happened. Joker was already on 10. He was already dominating. Joker didn't play around about this game at all. He did not leave it up for discussion. He did not leave it up for happenstance. He did not leave it up for chance. Nikola Jokic in the first quarter, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 5 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. He did not want it to be misunderstood that some of y'all might not think that I love basketball. Some of y'all might not think I got that dog in me. Even after the championship last year, they played the Miami Heat. They played the LA Lakers. Well, guess what? You said the West is going to be one of these deals this year. You said that Minnesota and their defense is going to give me some problems. You said that having Rudy with Nas, with Jaden, with Nall, all these players on the court, that was going to be enough. And Nikola Jokic tonight, 38 minutes played, 41 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. Oh, by the way, Nikola Jokic tonight, he was 16 of 20 from the field. 16 of 20 from the field. Nikola Jokic tonight was 14 of 18 from 2. 14 of 18 from 2. Again, left no prisoners, left no doubt. Did not play around with the game. He came out, man on a mission, said, I'm going to set the tone early. There's not going to be any question about it. And the way he was able to absolutely dismantle that basketball team was a one-of-a-kind performance. And Nikola Jokic let it be very well understood that I am the best player in the world. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing different. This is exactly what you thought it was. It was an evisceration. Today. He didn't leave it up for any chances at all. Joker came out man on a mission and absolutely dominated. And go ahead, y'all. Take a look at these numbers from Nikola Jokic tonight. 41 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. He was a +4. He was a +4 in 38 minutes. 7 of 12 from the free throw line. Now, that was the only thing he didn't do well. He did not make his free throws. That's the only thing he did not do well tonight. He had an 81.1% true shooting versus Rudy Gobert. The best defensive player in the league this year. The best defensive player, the best defensive team, all their best defenders were out there today versus Rudy Gobert. Got the job done. Dominant performance. Pack it up, haters. Pack it up, haters. For the last several weeks, I have heard nothing but Luka Doncic, deserving MVP candidate. I have heard nothing but SGA fans, deserving MVP candidate. I have no issue saying they have great cases, which they do. They absolutely do. They've been spectacular this year. But I've heard nothing but fans and some analysts saying, what argument does Nikola Jokic have for his MVP when he's not doing anything different than he's ever done? He's never averaged in the regular season 26, 12, and 9. How about that? He's never done this before. The Denver Nuggets are top 10 on offense and defense. Throughout the season, they haven't done that. Nikola Jokic has absolutely, in games they needed to win versus the Lakers, versus the Wolves, versus even the Knicks, he played great in those games. Nikola Jokic, this year, when he played versus Boston, gave you 30-point triple-doubles in wins and was clutch and was dominant. But people have the gall, the unmitigated gall to hate because he's the best player in the world and he is going to be in conversation with Kareem, with Magic, with Jordan, with Bird, with Russell, with LeBron. He's going to be in those discussions and people don't like it. That's the only reason why we have these full-hearted conversations. The dude is the best. And the thing is, it's not just the counting numbers. If you watch today's game, he made it very clear, no matter what they did, no matter what Minnesota threw at the Denver Nuggets, they got eviscerated. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. The defense became a non-story. The Nuggets didn't take a three-pointer for the majority of the fourth quarter because they were absolutely diming and diluting the Minnesota Timberwolves. Everything they were doing went away. That first half, they played great defense. Second and third quarter, they were still getting it done. But the Denver Nuggets, at some point in time, they just turned it up. They just turned the volume up. They turned it on and said, all right, man, we're going to get you out of this game. We're going to go ahead and get you out of this game. And Jokic spearheaded that whole assignment. Dominant performance from Nikola Jokic. Dominant in the post. Dominant from mid-range. Dominant from three. Dominant playmaker. Dominating rebounder. Dominant. Played good pick-and-roll defense. Had 3 steals tonight. What else can you ask for? What else can you ask for? Hey, Jess. Thought it was a big 3? It's just big me. It ain't me, Luka, and SGA. It ain't me, Luka, and SGA. It's just me. Talk about it. That's the story. Dominant game from Nikola Jokic. And again, for me, he had already secured that third MVP, but he put everybody on notice. I saw some people today that Luka had a great game today. They got another dominant win versus the Heat. Man, I'm still thinking about putting Luka on my ballot. Whoop, because Jokic is boring. Jokic just has consistent greatness. Jokic just has consistent moments. He doesn't have this crazy run at the end of the year. Well, he's like, cool, guess what? Bow. Take this 41, 11, and 7. 8, 16 to 20 from the field versus the best defense in the NBA and the DPOY. Are we still having a conversation? Are we still having a conversation about the best in the world and about the MVP award? Ladies and gentlemen, I did not think so. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, wherever you might be, however you might be listening to this, the conversation will put the rest tonight. And y'all, not to be let back, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray started the game off slow. Again, this is the most intensive defense Jamal's played since he came back. Jamal played 3 games now after missing 7. And guess what? He was spectacular. Jamal Murray, in just 27 minutes tonight, 20 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 of 7 from 2, absolutely cooking in the pick and roll, absolutely cooking in the mid-range, absolutely cooking at the floaters, 4 of 6 from 3, no free throws tonight. Nobody was getting to the free throw line tonight for the Denver Nuggets outside of Jokic for the most part. No free throws, not for real. And he goes for 26 and 4, 4 of 6 from 3. Jamal Murray, y'all. Jamal Murray, 76.9% true shooting, and he was a +7 in the minutes he played today. Jamal Murray went on a run by himself where he just absolutely went crazy to start the third quarter. Jamal Murray had a floater to start the third quarter. Jamal Murray then had a step back mid-range 2. Then he had a 3-pointer that was just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I mean, just an exceptional performance from him. He was just excellent. Cedric, I am not going to miss your super chat today, buddy. I'm so sorry. I forgot it last time. Hey, Cedric, you my dog. That's double time. Double time for Cedric. That's a double time for Cedric. That's my dog, man. But look, bro, Jamal Murray was excellent tonight. The shot making was incredible. Good passing, good playmaking. Once he got his feet under him, he looked great. Jamal Murray, once he got his feet underneath him today, he looked great. And I just love the synchronicity that those two have when they're on the court together. As Will Hardy stated the other day when he was doing a deep dive, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic in their career have run over 3,700 pick and roll and dribble handoffs in their career. 3,700. Like the synergy between those two is unparalleled. Also, Brad Hicks, great point. All 41 games in Ball Arena were sold out this year. All 41. That's a huge deal in Denver, Colorado, selling out games for the Denver Nuggets. Every single one of them. That's how you show up for your team. Jamal Murray, man, was excellent tonight. His ability to create space for himself and for his teammates is unreal. It's unreal. And in the 3 games since he's come back, guess what? Jamal Murray's averaging 21, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds a game. But guess what? Jamal Murray, since coming back, shooting 57% from the field, 50% from 3. And he's a +43 in the 3 games back. Yo. He feels good. He looks good. They're not overplaying him. They're not riding him. He's not playing crazy minutes, just 27 today. And cool. They got the job done. Brad Hicks, more stats. Michael Malone ties George Karl with 423 wins, tied for the second most behind the Big Stiff in Nuggets history. That's a fact. Shout out Michael Malone. Apparently not going to be up for Coach of the Year this year because, hey, he has the best player in the world, which I'm confused about. I don't know how that works. I didn't realize that Phil Jackson doesn't get credit for coaching Michael and Kobe and Shaq, but whatever. Apparently that's the way that works. The Nuggets, they won 56 games, and Jamal Murray, missed 23 games this year, but just nothing, just nothing for Michael Malone. He's one of the 2 best coaches in the league. I just think he's proven himself. But y'all, just dominant game, man. There were so many highlights to get to in this game. So many highlights to get to in this basketball game. Like, just a level of execution. And I'm going to show this play. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I can't show it for super long. Watch this from Peyton Watson. Just rewind it on YouTube. Watch this. Peyton Watson, he gets a block on Naz Reid. And then off the pass, takes it all the way for the flush. Oh, my goodness. Peyton Watson was a madman tonight. I haven't even gotten through the rest of the starters. Peyton Watson was a madman tonight. Peyton Watson, just 3 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 blocks. 6 blocks. Peyton Watson, career high. The dude is one of the best defenders in the world already. Like his ability to know the timing, the trajectory, to know space, it is uncanny. The dude was incredible today. But again, I got to get through the rest of the starters, but not to be outmatched. Not to be outmatched. The other pick from the 2022 NBA draft. The other pick from the 2022 NBA draft. I can't show it long. Christian freaking Braun. Boom! Right on Rudy Gobert's head. Christian Braun brings the house down. Yo, the Denver Nuggets, they did not play around with the game today. Everybody and anybody that needed to show up and get the job done, just an absolute dominant game. Aaron Gordon tonight didn't score a lot, just 2 of 7 from the field. But listen to this. 28 minutes played for Aaron Gordon, including playing backup 5. Just 28 minutes played, though. Just 28 minutes played. 5 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists for Aaron Gordon. 9 assists with 1 steal. He was a +9 tonight. He led the starters, and he was tied with 2 other Denver Nuggets players for the highest plus-minus tonight. 9 assists. His shot wasn't there, but what he did, he utilized his body and the spacing around him and created opportunities for the other Denver Nuggets, and it was incredible. Just an exceptional job by Aaron Gordon. His defense was impeccable today. Look, he had to guard Anthony Edwards for a good portion of this game. Ant had 25, but he had 20-something points. He had 23 points in 3 quarters. I think he had 23 in 3 quarters. He was just 9 of 18 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Ant Edwards was a -16 today. Rudy Gobert, 13 and 15, 3 assists, -17 today. Jaden McDaniels, 9 points on 4 of 8, -17. Mike Conley, 19, 5 of 9 from 3 from Mike Conley, -10. So that's what it is. Just a dominant game for the Denver Nuggets. Aaron Gordon, part of that. KCP, just 26 minutes, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. He was a -2, had a block. KCP didn't play a lot in the fourth quarter, if at all, if I remember correctly, because Christian Braun was just lights out. And Michael Malone knew that Aaron Gordon and KCP were playing really well. But, Peyton Watson and Christian Braun, they took the game over. And Christian Braun off the bench, 27 minutes, 8 points and 5 rebounds and 1 assist, 4 of 7 from the field, 4 of 6 from 2, multiple dunks tonight. 1 block, 1 steal, just 1 turnover. He was a +9. A +9. Just a dominant game from Christian Braun. And you just see the confidence that he's been playing with over the last month and a half is just incredible. The confidence he's playing with and the NBA Finals moxie that he has, it was on display tonight. Christian wasn't scared of anything. And I love how aggressive he is when he's locked in. And I love how much he elevates the Denver Nuggets as a roster. Like, just what he's able to do. Again, the adjustment in the air over Rudy Gobert was incredible. It was incredible. Man, like, Peyton Watson and Christian Braun, and then not to be just, look, Reggie Jackson didn't do everything well. He had 9 points, though. 3 of 9 from the field. He was a +3 in his minutes. He won his minutes. He was 3 of 9 from the field, had a huge three-pointer. A huge 3 to tie the game up at 80, I believe. And he was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He was a +3. And then Justin Holiday today got minutes, 3 points for him, 1 of 1 from 3 in the left corner. That was a huge 3. Huge 3. And he was a +9 in his minutes. Again, the Denver Nuggets bench, +9 from Christian Braun, +4 from Peyton Watson. Again, both staggered with the starters. Reggie Jackson was a +3. Again, another staggered with the starter, and a +9 from Justin Holiday. Like, that's huge. So the only player that was in the negative plus minus was KCP, but that was just because of the minutes distribution. But the Nuggets dominated this game, man. And look, the Wolves shot 43% from three, 50% from the field. They're not a good offense. They're a less than mid offense. They're a below average offense, literally. They shot 43% from three, 50% from the field. The Nuggets shot 55% from the field, 44% from three. The Nuggets missed 10 free throws. The Wolves missed 9. The Nuggets had 13 turnovers today. But what they did really well, they limited the assists. They held them to just 23 assists and 9 turnovers tonight. The Nuggets had 41 rebounds and 11 offensive rebounds. They dominated the glass. The Wolves had 35 rebounds and 9 offensive rebounds. The Denver Nuggets were securing the board. And y'all, listen to this. The Denver Nuggets bench, they're committed. Reggie Jackson, Justin Holiday, Christian Braun, Peyton Watson. They had, what is this? Including Zeke Naji. So they had 17. That's 17 rebounds between them? No. 5, 9, 11. Cool. 13. 13 rebounds. And then taking Zeke Naji out, they had 12 rebounds between the bench unit. That is huge because the starters were rebounding super well. 11 for Jokic, 8 for Porter, 5 for Gordon, 4 for Murray, 3 for KCP. So that's also the thing. If you can end possessions as the second unit, that's what matters. Playing good defense, which is what they do. And then end the possession and rebound. The Denver Nuggets had 8 blocks today and 7 steals to 5 blocks and 9 steals for the Wolves, 21 personal fouls for each team, and the Denver Nuggets off of an MVP performance from Denver, from the Nikola Jokic experience, 41 and 11 and 7, 24 and 6 for Murray, 18 and 8 for MPJ. The Denver Nuggets are now sitting atop alone in the Western Conference with 2 games to play with the ability to win out and maybe win 58 games if they want and then rest for 5, 6, or 7 days, maybe longer if they want, and they can be done. They can be done with it now if they want. If they don't really care about it, they can lock it up and go put it away now. They can say, hey, we did what we want to do. We got our point. We got our win. Jokic, Murray, Gordon, Porter, rest. Because now, today is the 11th. The playoffs start on the 9th. They can take 9 days off if they want. So, Denver Nuggets, man, they take care of business. Just a dominant win versus the Timberwolves. The game was a -7.5 before the game on ESPN. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. And then they ended up being absolutely right. Somehow, some way, ESPN knew. Somehow, some way they knew. 116-107 for the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets get another win, 3rd straight, leading the top of the conference. MVP, caught, over, done. With it. Denver Nuggets get a win. Nikola Jokic MVP. Y'all know what time it is. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe on the channel. On the way to 11,000 subscribers. Y'all know what time it is. Swipe again. Hey, I'll see y'all on the other side. Wait a minute. Cedric, I got you. Cedric, I got you. Cedric, I got you. I ain't forget Cedric. I ain't forget Cedric. I got you. I'm right here. EB's dunk on Gobert was crazy. I did miss your last chat. I got you, Ced. I got you, Brody. I got you. I appreciate the super chat. Denver Nuggets get a win. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, we will be right back. Players' choice tomorrow. Locked On Nuggets tomorrow. Players' choice on Friday. Locked On Nuggets on Friday. Y'all know where to find me. Bleacher Report also coming up soon. I see y'all. Y'all know what time it is.